Man. Welcome home, Jalen Johnson. Love the pick. Personally, I love the pick. I love this pick. Atlanta Kid, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling about tonight? How are we feeling? We take Jalen Johnson out of Duke, one of those high upside kids, super high potential. A lot of mock drafts had him in the top 15, 16th. We got him at number 20. So obviously Travis Schlenk wanted best player available, and we rolled the dice on Jalen Johnson, who has incredibly high potential. I got to be honest though, I was gunning for someone like Jared Butler or Usma Garuba, players like that, but I am not disappointed with the Jalen Johnson pick. Does this mean JC is gone? No, not in my opinion. I don't believe he's gone. This is just adding another versatile wing. I've said this in previous videos. The NBA is a lot like the NFL, where in the NFL you can never have too many edge rushers or too many cornerbacks, and in the NBA you can literally never have too many good elite kind of wing players. So this kid Jalen Johnson, 6'9", 220, almost a 7-foot wingspan. He can guard multiple positions. Has a lot of playmaking potential. He's got a lot of potential. I like this pick. I do. Devin Chapman, what's going on, brother? What does this mean for Cam or Hunter? It's tough to say. I still think I fully expect both of them to be on this Hawks team going into this next season. We had Jalen Johnson, who, if we did want to maybe sign and trade John Collins later in the season, or maybe even Cam Reddish going to next offseason, that's a possibility. So we'll see how it pans out. I don't think anything's going to change this season, though. I fully expect JC and Cam to be on this Hawks team. Who do you think we're targeting now? Jonathan, I don't know. Is Sharif Cooper still on the board? That's who I got to see. Hold on, let me check. Sharif Cooper, or no. Let's just take a little gander here, shall we? Is Sharif Cooper still available? I think he is. Hold on. He is. I think we have to go Sharif here. He was actually a lot of experts, analysts had him as a first-round pick. I think he could definitely fill that backup point guard position. Let's see. But guys, this Jalen Johnson pick, I'm still super excited about this. I got to be honest. I'm about to put some highlights on him on the screen here, just to let you see what this kid is all about. Now, I'm going to read y'all a quote from Chris Kirshner, and Chris Kirshner said, this must have... Are we back? Oh, all right. Apologies, guys. Disconnected from the live stream there. So this is what Chris Kirshner said. He got a quote when he was asked who he compares himself to, and this is exactly what Jalen Johnson said. I'm in the league now, so that's who I compare myself to, but there's a lot of guys I look up to, of course, LeBron, Ben Simmons, those bigger playmaking guards, but I'm a Jalen Johnson fan now. So what this quote tells me is he's got some swagger, he's got confidence in himself, he's in the league, and he's ready to make a name for himself, and that's what I love. I love people like this. This is exactly the type of mentality you want to see in a young kid. So I'm excited. Jalen quit. We can't ignore that he fell off for a reason. Jeremy, you're absolutely right. He did quit. 13 games into the season, he quit. But we have to remember, this was a crazy past year. COVID. He's probably looking after his best interest and just setting himself up for success going into the draft. I don't hate the decision. Again, he probably knew he was a first-round draft pick just from his talent alone. So I'm not tripping about it, Jeremy. I wouldn't worry about that too much. The thing that does concern me a little bit was he started off at his high school ball in Wisconsin. Then he went to IMG Academy, which, as many of you guys know, that's a big-time prep school in Florida. And then he went back to his previous school. So that's a little bit of a head-scratcher for me. A little bit confusing why he's bounced around in high school, and then, of course, he quit his freshman year after only playing 13 games. But he's made it to the league now. We don't have to worry about anything. Judging from his Instagram and his Twitter, I think he's excited to be in Atlanta. I think playing with players like Trae Young and DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish is going to light a fire under him. Nate McMillan, you best believe Nate McMillan is going to coach him up. So this kid has a lot of potential. Playmaking, bigger wing, has a lot of defensive versatility, and he can yam it on anybody. He'll put anyone on a poster, honestly. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm about to put some highlights on him on the screen here for you all. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me know y'all's thoughts about what's going on. Let's just get into the highlights. All right, guys, let's get into the highlights here. All right, here we go. I mean, saw that block, gets the board. Strong, physical, finishes at the rim well. Attacks the glass. Oh, look at that, guys. Come on now. What are we going to do on defense? Yep, give me that. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on this pick. Do not sleep on this pick. Good little pass right there. I mean, one of his best traits, guys, is he is they dub him as a point forward. So he can definitely play that secondary playmaker, even with Trae or Trae's off the floor. Like, this guy has a lot of potential. Talent alone, if we're just going off talent, this guy's a top 10 pick, hands down. It was his off-court decisions that probably made him slip a little bit. But, I mean, come on now. Don't sleep on this pick, okay? Do not sleep on this pick. I'm excited about it, and I think a lot of you folks are going to be pleasantly surprised when we see him, especially in Summer League. Take a close look at him in Summer League. This is really where we're going to see some early flashes of him. But I'm excited. Yeah. I'm trying to find this highlight that I saw earlier tonight, and basically he just completely destroys this kid. God, I got to find it. For the Schoolers, watching this guy's highlights, he seems very raw. Do you feel like he'll contribute much this year? Because I'm worried he'll spend a lot this year in the G League. No, I mean, of course, he's definitely a project. We only have a 13-game sample size of him in D1 basketball. But this kid was a top 15 player coming out of high school, 5-star recruit. He's got all the skills that you want. Steven Delgado, what's going on, man? Yeah, but leave your comments, questions, kind of open to any feedback of what you guys think. But I'm not worried about this pick. I think this is a potentially we struck gold at 20 here. So I'm excited. Jalen won't quit with the money on the line, I hope. You're absolutely right. I mean, this guy's going to be getting paid millions of dollars. He's not going to quit. And I'm telling you, when he plays with Trae, when he plays with these other young stars, John Collins, Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter, it's going to make for a special rookie year, I think, in my opinion. And honestly, this just gives us a little bit of insurance. I don't think this is going to happen, and fingers crossed it doesn't. I know that thought in the back of our minds was saying, like, does this mean Cam Reddish or John Collins is going to leave? That's also some insurance just in case we do have to offload Cam or John, one of those two. We have another potential player still on three full years of his rookie deal left after his rookie season that we can maneuver around. So I'm excited. And I told you guys, I went on record on Twitter on the Hawks Fan TV account, which if you guys aren't following, please follow us on Hawks Fan TV at Twitter and Instagram. But yeah, I said that we were not getting rid of Cam tonight, and that's Yeah, that's exactly what happened. All these reporters, these insiders freaking swear that they know what's going on with our Hawks. But I'm telling you, I knew this was all draft smoke from Travis Schlenk. He's playing checkers, guys. This man is playing checkers while the rest of the league is playing chess. Or excuse me. He is playing chess and the rest of the league is playing checkers. Like, it's all just draft smoke. Dre, Cam, JC, start one, bench one, cut one. Ooh, right now, Jabako, like, you would have to start John Collins, bench DeAndre, and cut Cam current day. But Cam Reddish definitely has the highest ceiling out of those three players. In my opinion, out of that group, John Collins is the most expendable. I would rather keep DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish than John Collins. Let's go, boys! Let's go! Sharif Cooper! Let's go! Okay, this is a magnificent pick. Let's fucking go. Let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Fellas, Sharif motherfucking Cooper. A lot of people had Sharif Cooper going in the first round. The fact that he fell to 48 is wow. I gotta go on Twitter. Let's see what the Twitter world is talking about now about this pick. Wow, let's fucking go. Travis Schlenk must have known something for him. He must have known that Sharif Cooper would have fell this far. I honestly thought we might have. I was considering we trade up to get someone like Jared Butler or Sharif Cooper, but he slipped to number 48, and of course, this man falls in our laps. Let's go. This is a fantastic pick. This draft is incredible. Holy shit. Travis Schlenk, once again, with a home run of a draft. Holy shit. Let's go. And it looks like the rest of Hawks Nation is incredibly happy about this pick as well. Let's just go on the Twitter sphere here. Looks like we got 2 steals tonight. Alex Schrigg, you're absolutely right. Trey Young, small guard talk. Okay, Trey. Small guard talk with the little devil emoji. I love it. I retweet it. Guys, Sharif Cooper is the backup point guard. He is the backup point guard. Zach Nagel, Hawks will win the 2021-2022 NBA Finals. Yep, I agree. You're not wrong, Zachary. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe Cooper's still on the board. We have to pick him, which is exactly what we did. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I love it. I love it. That's huge. That is huge. I'm stoked. I am stoked. He was the best player available for like the last 15 picks. All right, Steven, let's do it. Let's watch a quick little highlight reel of him. And if you guys read the last article on Hawks Fan TV, oh, by the way, big news. The Hawks Fan TV website is officially live. Please check it out. We'll come out with latest stories, rumors, reports, all that good stuff at hawksfantv.com. So check out the website if you haven't. We actually did a pre-draft kind of watch list, and Sharif Cooper was actually on our watch list. Shout out to my boy AJ who wrote that piece. If you guys haven't read it, check it out. So yeah, that's exciting. Let's watch a little highlight reel of Sharif. Another playmaking guard, a small guard. Let's get into it right now. So Sharif Cooper is also a hometown kid. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's from Georgia. So you know this man is going to be putting on for his city. I'm stoked. Okay, pushing the pace, attacks the basket in transition, can get buckets in transition, as you saw. Looks away the defender, passes it right down dime, pick and roll, splits the defense. Ooh, alley-oop, yup. Dude, Sharif and Trey, man, this man is going to learn so much from Trey, it's ridiculous. He has that swagger. He plays with that chip on his shoulder, and you have to when you're a small guard like this. I mean, let's fucking go. Guys, Be excited. I might be more excited about Sharif Cooper than Jalen Johnson, honestly. Oh, dime. Look at that. I'm telling you, this man is the backup point guard. Sorry, Brandon Goodwin. Sorry, Lou, but this man is our backup point guard, and we got him in the second round at 48. That is incredible value. That is absolutely incredible value. Masterful job from our boy Travis Schlenk. I mean, let's go. Hit some with the little hezzy. Hit some with the hezzy. Let's go. My phone is blowing up. Sorry, boys. Like, come on, guys. You don't think this man's gonna be throwing lobs to Cam, JC, Kevin, Jalen? I tell you, Sharif Cooper, Jalen Johnson, in our backup unit with Kevin Huerter and Cam Reddish, Danilo Gallinari, Onyeka Okongwu. I mean, my God, we have some great young talent. Wow, let's go, guys. Let's go. Like, this man is a facilitator first. He's a pass first guard. That's exactly what we saw. That's exactly what we need in the second unit. When Trey's off the court, we need an elite playmaker, and that's exactly what Sharif Cooper is. I'm telling you, a lot of writers, reporters had this man going in the first round. This man, a lot of people had him go in the first round. Trey Jr., absolutely right. Let's go. Guys, what do y'all think about this pick? Let me know in the comments below. I'm stoked. I honestly didn't think that we would snack Sharif Cooper. This is crazy. And this is what I said. Don't ever doubt Travis Schlenk, guys. Don't do it. This man is on another level. They list him as 6'1", looks shorter. Yeah, Steven, honestly, I don't even know. I don't know how tall this man is. He looks like he's Brandon Goodwin size, which is like 6 feet, barely. But I don't even care because he's stout. He's got a little build on him. Oh, boy. Sharif Cooper, welcome back home. This man, let's actually pull up the Hawks Fan TV website because we did a little scouting report on him. So let's look into it. All right, guys. So let's just look right quick. And let's see what we had about Sharif Cooper here. So we came out with this article about 2 days ago. As you can see, my boy Jared Butler front and center. I thought that's who we were going to pick. But Sharif Cooper. All right, this is what we said about Sharif, one of our writers, AJ. Why I like Cooper. First off, he's a hometown kid. Yes, he is. He went to McEachern High School, standout and former McDonald's All-American. Had himself a season at Auburn. He touted a stat line of 20.2 points per game, 8.1 assists per game, and an impressive 4.3 rebounds per game as a 6'1" guard. This guy knows how to play on the offensive end. Simply put, with numbers like that and the aptitude to play team basketball similar to Trae Young, there would be no drop-off when Young heads to the bench. You're absolutely right, AJ. 8 assists per game, that's nothing to scoff at, guys. 8 assists a game is elite. Now, here's some negatives about him, why we don't like Cooper. Now, for all his prowess on the offensive end, there are some serious red flags when it comes to drafting Cooper. First off, his size, which some may argue is not a big deal considering how great Trae Young has been as an undersized guard in the modern NBA. But Ice Trace is an anomaly and a bona fide star in this league. To have a guy basically of similar in stature come off the bench essentially becomes a Brandon Goodwin 2.0. Plus, the Hawks could not roll out a lineup of Young and Cooper at the same time because then you're basically just playing with two, 6'1" guards, which is not ideal. His lone season at Auburn was marred by a bad ankle injury and an 11-game suspension after the NCAA investigated his eligibility. This limited him to only play 12 games, which does not give him the sample size the Hawks may need to feel comfortable at selecting him 20 overall. And, of course, at 20, that might have been a reach. But, guys, at 48, this is an absolute home run hit. Absolute home run hit. I love it. Let's go. Sports 789, what's going on, brother? What is going on, man? I'm stoked. I would be drinking right now, but I have to wake up early. But I'm stoked. These two picks, Jalen Johnson and Sharif Cooper, absolute home run hits. I love it. This is a great draft, and Travis Schlenk has just gone like 4 for 4 since coming to Atlanta. He's just been absolutely just hitting home runs, grand slams out the park with all of our drafts so far. Nefarious, I'm feeling good about this draft. Me too, brother. Me too. Let's go. I mean, Sharif Cooper at 48, guys, I don't think I can emphasize this enough. This value at 48 is incredible. There's no universe in which I would have thought he would have dropped this far. Since 85, Hawks need to trade Bogey, like his game, but we need to clear the way for these young cats. That's great in theory. However, one, Bogdanovich has a no-trade clause, so we cannot do that, unfortunately. But B, no, Bogey he's a stud. It wouldn't make sense to trade him right now, and plus that shooting that he provides is too elite. We need that spacing. Bogey is here to stay for the good and bad. So I don't agree. I think we have a lot of time to let these kids develop still, and Bogey is not going to stunt the growth of any significant player. Jalen Johnson and Sharif Cooper, they can take a couple years to develop. I'm not too worried about them. Summer League is about to be exciting. You're absolutely right. I agree. I'm lit. We tweeted this full schedule of the Summer League games. It starts on August. I got to check again when exactly this schedule is, but yeah, I'm excited for Summer League. It's going to be good. I'm going to be tuning in every single game because I want to see Jalen Johnson. I want to see Sharif Cooper. It's going to be exciting. Nefarious, I'm glad we're drafting players that can pass. Yep, I absolutely agree. Nefarious, I completely agree. And Sharif Cooper is an elite playmaker. And he's going to learn so much from Trey, guys. We cannot understate the knowledge that he's going to bring, the vision that Trey's just going to coach him at. Yeah, he's going to be a good point guard in this league, in my opinion. Let's go. That small guard talk from Trey. These small guards, they're assholes, man. Like Trey Young, Sharif Cooper, I'm telling you, teams are going to hate Sharif Cooper. Like, that man is going to talk that shit. Teams are going to hate playing us. You got Trey Young talking all that trash. Then when he gets off the court, you're going to have Sharif Cooper coming on. Like, come on now. Let's go. Man, what a crazy draft for us. What a crazy draft. Does this basically guarantee we don't bring back Lou? Yeah, Steven, that's what it's looking like. I would bet that we don't re-sign Lou Williams, especially because he's looking for a multi-year deal, 2-year deal. I might throw like a 1-year vet minimum at him, but yeah, it's not looking good for Lou because I just don't see where he would play. Because our starters this year are going to be fully healthy. We're going to have Trey Young, Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella. That's our starting 5 for now. Okay? Now, disclaimer, I still think that Cam Reddish and some other players could crack that starting lineup. Maybe Bogey moves to 6-man role, but for now, it's definitely Trey, Bogey, DeAndre, JC, Clint, and then our second unit, which is elite. You got Sharif Cooper, I guess, running the point, Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish, Jalen Johnson, and then Danilo Gallinari or Double O, whichever one. Honestly, god dang, we're deep, man. We are fucking deep. I don't know. Yeah, we're literally like 12, 13 deep, fully healthy. It's crazy. Now, of course, come playoff time, we're going to crack that rotation at maybe like an 8-man rotation. So it's just going to be mix and match. Whoever is peaking, whoever's hitting their stride. Kevin Huerter has the possibility to make a big leap. Maybe he cracks the starting lineup some matchups. I still think, though, guys, I'm super high on Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is going to be eventually the starter, in my opinion. But we'll see. He's got to be that consistent player, and hopefully a full healthy offseason of Cam can really bring that out. Sharif, let's go. Absolutely agree, Beast Dyson. Same pace as Trey. I love it. You're absolutely right, Rich Movement. Same pace as Trey, and Trey is the type of player that he looks up to. So he's going to play with that swagger, that chip, honestly, I don't think Cooper is going to play. We still need to sign a backup PG. Oh, in the playoffs, yeah. He's probably not going to play in the playoffs unless he just has an incredible regular season and Nate trusts Sharif to run the point in the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, usually we'll have like a 7-8 man rotation tops in the playoffs. So yeah, we might not see him. I don't think we need another backup point guard. We don't. I think Cooper's good enough. Like, I'm super high on Cooper, so I think he's honestly good enough to be that backup point guard. Maybe not in the playoffs, but I just don't see how we have enough room to bring in another guard, another point guard that is. ISO Joe, do you think Cam Reddish trade is less likely now that the draft? Yeah, absolutely. ISO Joe, yeah, Cam Reddish ain't going nowhere this year. This year, he's a Hawk. I said that on Twitter. This is all draft smoke from Travis Schlenk. My gut tells me we don't trade him because there were a lot of reports saying that he was going to leave for the number 13th pick to Indiana, which, guys, in my opinion, that would suck. Like, I would feel so bad for Cam having to go back to Lloyd Pierce in Indiana. Like, that would just not be good. But yeah, Cam Reddish ain't going nowhere this year. If anything, he would get dealt next offseason after his third year, because that's when money gets a little bit tight. DeAndre Hunter would be due, Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, things like that. UK Hawks and 4, absolutely. Hawks and foe, baby. Get Goodwin out. It's all Sharif off the bench. I agree. DJ Gonzo, I completely agree. I love Brandon Goodwin as a person, and I said this even last season. I just don't think he's the answer as a backup point guard. He's not an NBA caliber player. So best of luck to you, BG. Tough lay. But yeah, I don't see him returning as a Hawk this offseason, or maybe he's still on deal. He's definitely not coming back next offseason. Right, but the season starts in October. There are a lot of games. That's a lot of games. What do you mean, Steven? Injured for a chunk of the season. What are we doing about that? Yeah, I expect us to make that move in free agency. We're going to probably sign another backup big. Another backup big in free agency. There's still a lot of players like JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, dare I say. I know a lot of people are on the edge of Dwight Howard. I think he would be a great backup big, just to play spot minutes, to impose his physicality on opposing bigs, foul the shit out of them. So I like Dwight Howard too. So, and guys, honestly, we still have Clint. Danilo Gallinari can play a little bit of the 5. Jalen Johnson in a super small ball lineup can play the 5. This dude is 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. So who knows? We have a lot of flexibility here, even if we don't address another true center to play backup 5 in lieu of Double O getting injured. Let's go Sharif. You're absolutely right, Lucas. Let's go Sharif. Whiteside would be nice too. Whiteside would be nice, Sports 789. You're absolutely right. He would be nice. Might be a little steep from a pricing financial standpoint. I don't know how I feel about that. Michael, the Hawks fan, I'm so happy right now. In Travis, we trust. You're absolutely right, Michael. Trust in Travis Schlenk. Tits. Trust in Travis Schlenk, boys. I still think players want to come here now too, which should make free agency a little easier. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree. Atlanta's going to be a hotspot NBA destination. I'm telling you, we're going to be perennial powerhouses. We have a superstar in Trae Young, so I'm excited. Guys, I think I'm going to open up the phone lines. If you guys want to do a live stream call-in. I'm going to put the phone lines on the screen here. I want to hear from you all, okay? I want to hear from you guys. So call that number that's about to go down in the screen here in just a second. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So I'm on cloud 9. What an absolute home run of a draft, okay? I'm super excited. I'm pumped. If you guys want to tune in, give me your 2 cents. Get on the air here, Hawks Fan TV. Phone lines are open. I repeat, the phone lines are open. 623-396-6890. So yeah, I'm excited, man. And Wosha, there's some optimism that the Hawks will re-sign John Collins. Yes, sir, ISO Joe. Yes, sir. That was my gut going into the offseason. I was pretty I was pretty set on the fact that we're not going to let JC go. I mean, bad ownerships, bad teams let a player like John Collins just walk for free, and that's when we weren't going to do that. If that's what our plan was, then we would have just traded him before the deadline to get at least a little value back. We can't get rid of an 18, 19 point per game scorer, 10 rebounds per game on high efficiency. We just can't let that. We can't let a player like that walk for free. It would be idiotic, and the Hawks are not an idiotic franchise anymore. So Travis Schlenk knows what he's doing, man. Canty, do you think we re-sign Lou Will? No, I do not think we re-sign Lou Williams. Just because we have too many players now, and I honestly think Sharif Cooper can be that backup point guard. Again, it's tough to say because he's a rookie. This man is a rookie, so we can't expect too much from him. Getting drafted at 48, so there's a small possibility that Lou Will does come back, but I think we need to take him on a one-year deal, not a multi-year deal that he was asking for a few weeks back. So, yeah, I don't know. I like Lou Will. I hope he does maybe re-sign back, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Personally. I'm stoked, though, guys. I'm stoked. But yeah, I knew that Travis Schlenk knew what he was doing. Like, he's given us zero reason to doubt him. This man has been masterful all 4 years since he's gotten here. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is huge. What a great draft. What a great draft. Steven, we played Trey and Lou in the same lineup at times. Can we not do the same with Trey and Coop? That's a good question, Steven. That is a great question. The reason why we did play Lou Williams and Trey at the same time was because Lou is a vet, and he's a little bit bigger than Sharif Cooper, so it's not like we're just playing like two absolute midgets at the same time in our backcourt. It's possible that they play together, but I just don't think we need to. I don't think we need to. Sharif needs to have that backup role. At times, maybe we can mix and match Trey and Sharif at the same time just to see if it works, but I don't consider that a long-term option with Trey and Coop playing in the same time. Sam Sheffield, let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, what a great draft. Let's just pop up some more Sharif Cooper highlights because I'm just a big fan of his game. Huge fan of his game. Like, this man was supposed to go in the first round. Like, how did he fall to 48? Like, there must have been something wrong with him. I honestly think maybe because the suspension and just having such a small sample size and his size, like being 6'1", maybe if that, with some super tall Air Maxes, but yeah, he's definitely a small guard, that's for sure. But you guys can see his playmaking on full display. Like, he's an elite passer. Look at that left-handed lob from the three-point line. That is not an easy pass, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, effortless on a rope with his left hand. Like, look at that. He's so quick with his decisions, crisp passes. He's got that vision. Like, he honestly reminds me of Trey when it comes to just strictly passing. Obviously, he's not the shooter or, doesn't have the floater like Trey, but his passing is elite. Like, come on now. Yeah, I honestly think he's our answer for backup point guard. Now, obviously, he's still super young, but I love this pick. I think he's going to learn a lot from Coach McMillan, from Trey, and just some of these other players on our team. But, yeah, I mean, Sharif Cooper, look at that. Outlet pass. Let's go. Oh, spin cycle. Hit him in the blender. Oh, look at that pass, guys. Come on. I mean, this guy has elite court vision. Don't mess with this. Like, quit playing with him, man. Come on now. Like, this guy knows how to pass the rock. What does he do here? Another one? Yep. And when you have players that he's going to be playing with, those big versatile wings that we have, I mean, this is dangerous. I mean, he's going to throw lobs to JC, Cam, Jalen Johnson, his fellow rookie, DeAndre Hunter. Like, this is a match made in heaven for us. KRS Schlenk just put on a masterclass. You're absolutely right. He did put on a masterclass. This man is playing underwater 3D backgammon. The rest of the league is playing checkers. Like, this man is thinking 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. He must have had some insider information to know that Sharif Cooper was going to drop this low, because I honestly thought we were going to trade up to get someone like Cooper early in the second round. But, man, let's go. Ooh.